Africa to a broadly rise. With hope burning deep in our eyes. Who we are action takers. New beginnings, future creators. Join us now, take that step so bold. Together we build a story yet untold. We are the mothers and the fathers, carrying dreams across the waters. From the motherland, we cross the seas, chasing hope, chasing destiny. Life was heavy, the load was strong.
And we are live. And we are live.
We are live. Hello, everyone. Yes, we are back again today. Yes, so
Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Our wonderful family, audience. Woof! It is another Monday. For those waking into Monday, I wish you a very successful Monday. For those of us ending our Monday, I thank God that the Monday is over. And are you seeing me, guys?
yes,
Okay. But I don't know what my computer is doing here. We are here again, and greetings to everybody. A lot of people think moving abroad automatically creates a better life. But what they don't always see is the adjustment, the pressure, the moments where you are trying to stay strong for your family while figuring things out quietly. So today, we are not here to impress you today. We just want to have a real conversation with you. What does it actually look like to live abroad, raise a family, and try to build stability at the same time? And the question is it sustainable, or are we just learning to cope? So if you are watching us, if you're watching this now, then I mean, if you're watching us from abroad or you're watching us from your home country, have you ever, tried to start over again in a new place? So I just want you to feel free with us and share your experience as we go. That's why we have the comment section. Go to the comment section. Tell us where you are watching us from. If you are an indigenous of the country where we are living, say it. Because anybody can travel. Immigration is a daily process. So today we are going to talk about the topic I title Living Abroad, Working Online, Raising a Family. Is it sustainable? And I am not here alone for this discussion this evening. You can see my amazing CEOs already seated and very ready to share their abroad story. We hope that somebody can be touched and somebody can, resonate and make a change that his or her life needs at this time. So let's go straight to my beautiful CEOs so they will introduce themselves and we set the ball rolling. And this is the voice of Blessing Ilums, the sound of choice in action. A Nigeria by birth, a Belgian by choice, and a digital owner by deliberate decision, because choice is the blueprint of success. You are welcome again today, and feel free, get yourself whatever you like to drink and stay with us. And I gave it over to my fellow CEOs so that they can introduce themselves and we go into the topic. Let's start from Sister Salome. You introduce yourself and immediately Sister Angela follows suit. Thank you, my fellow CEOs, for this opportunity today.
Thank you so much, my amazing CEO, for this great opportunity you give to me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Our audience, greetings from our sides, my side to your side. We are back again here with another amazing topic. And this topic is really direct about us, our survival, our struggle, our breakthrough, what we have passed through being or living in abroad rather. So the experience we all individual had, it might look similar, but a little bit different, maybe challenging, depends on how we pass through it. My name is still remains Salome Otisi. I am a mom, a wife, and also a proud digital business owner, a healthcare worker by profession. Grab your seat, your drink, sit back and watch. Maybe what you are going to hear today is exactly what you are passing through. It will help you to take a reasonable decision. Thank you so much. Back to you, our host.
Hello, our people. Hello, Sister Salome, Sister Blessing. Thank you, ladies, for this opportunity and our beautiful trending audience and family and followers. You guys are at the right place, right channel, because this is a global business, and most of us, or maybe all of us, are in diaspora looking for a better life. So, our discussion today is what led us to leave home to come to our diaspora countries, and how we strive over there. Is it successful? Are we regretting going back home, or we're doing well here? Anyway, before we dive into that, to tell you guys a little bit about us and our successes and our trials and our struggles in our different diaspora nation. Let me humbly introduce myself again. As always, my name is Lady Angie Okocha, and I'm a mother of three adorable grown children, a healthcare administrator by profession, and a proud digital business owner. I'm born in Nigeria, originally from Nigeria Parent Company, and I'm also residing currently now in US as a citizen too by choice, and living well. Thanking God for everything. But as our panel goes on, you guys will hear more about us and how this business has come to really help us and giving us a new trend of resources, which is why we come every day here to also share our resources, because they say if you find something good, share so that other people in your shoe can also benefit from it. So and that is why we're here. So until that time come for us to go into details of it, I'll humbly hand over to our moderator, CEO Sister Blessing. Sister Blessing,
Okay.
over to you, please.
Thank you so much, my amazing people. A lot of people are smiling online, but behind the scenes, they are adjusting, stretching, and sometimes struggling. Moving countries, raising a family, trying to stay stable financially is a lot, and it takes a lot of guts to do that. Let me go to CEO Angela. I heard you say you are a Nigeria by birth and a United States citizen. So, you have already told us where you are currently living. And the question I want you to, to further talk about is, what does your current day-to-day daily life look like? What does it look like? A mom, you're working, and you're also a digital entrepreneur. So can you just give us a little peep into your behind the scene, your day-to-day activity?
Thank you, my moderator, my wonderful Sister Blessing CEO. Yes, my people, if you got most of you that have been following me, have heard my videos and stuff like that. How my day begins every day. Like I said, I'm a healthcare administrator. It's like I wake up very early in the morning, which I want part of my whys. Wake up as early, and as a healthcare administrator, I'm on call 24/7. So I get up very early, take the commute. I like to commute because driving traffic, traffic is so horrible that you prefer to commute. By commuting, you go very quicker, and you don't go late to work. So I always, to be very specific, get up from my bed at 4:30 a.m., start prepping for 9 o'clock job. 9 a.m. because they call it 9 to 5, but it doesn't pan as 9 to 5. And I commute 2 hours and 45 minutes exact, to be precise, going and coming. So my people calculate that out of 24 hours. And I'll get to work. I'm not doing the 8 hours job. I'm doing more than 8 hours job. So I'm going to work. I'm on my phone responding to emails, responding to issues before I get to work, solving problems, and again, you're having due dates, mandations, things, taxes that you are not privy to. All of a sudden, you see on my email, and I have to respond to. So these are the helter skelter issue that's going on. And again, everybody know that in New York, they say New York is a city that never sleeps. So you don't even have the luxury to say you want to sit down on a dining table and eat. No, you eat as you run. So this is my day every day. Waking up as early as 4:30 a.m., prep myself, leaving my house at 6 in the morning or 6:30 in order to catch the bus, catch the train, catch the boat to go across to the other side of the borough and walk.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness, it's very, very tedious.
Okay.
And thank God, like I said, it's
Yeah.
very tedious. So I'll let my senior
I
people know.
see you are United States, you live in New York. Let me hear where our other CEO lives. Probably her life might be more easy. Maybe where she lives, she fly to work or she walk to work. So CEO Salome, where are you based?
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, sis. Um, I based in Belgium. Yeah,
Belgium is quite, I can imagine. So you
it's
don't
also
have any problem waking up and going to
it's
work the
also a
time you
busy
like?
small land in Europe. Oh gosh, every day busy. It's everywhere. Rushing
Mm-hmm.
to work and be on time and make sure that things are okay. Anyway, my daily life is like just like other people's normal life. We are used to be waking up very early in the morning and prepare, do whatever we can do, and start going to work or rush to work. However, we see it, and depends on the hours you are going to work. For me, I just have something like 2 hours sometimes on my routine, just 1 hour different of each other. When I have to start working at 6 o'clock, I have to rush. 4:30 or 4 o'clock, I'm already awake. Make sure that everything, then I will leave my home around 5:15, go to work. But thank God it's not that far from my home. It's just 20 minutes driving, I'll be there. But in all said and done, no matter how I see it, I give thanks to God because it's better now than before.
Mm-hmm.
Years back was hell for me. When my kids are still young, I have to, first of all, drop them to school before to start my day at work. My life was always rushing. Sometimes I will be 30 minutes late at work. Sometimes I would drop my kids at the front gate of the school. The school is not even open yet. Waited until I felt praying for one person to make them two or one adult. I would just handle that person, my kids over to him or her, and beg the person to take care of him or them, depends. Maybe the extra 30 minutes before I'll be
Sister
able to
Salome,
rush.
that is the dilemma of mothers, parents,
Yeah,
Yes,
I
that
had
come in
wanted,
the diaspora. That is
I
the
yes.
had
dilemma.
wanted to ask her now. I had wanted to ask her because I was thinking that moving abroad solved that problem. It makes everything
No,
easy.
it
Because
makes
I
it
thought, because
even worse.
when I was in Nigeria, I heard
It
when
made
you
it
wake
worse.
up, you dress your children, you keep them at the door, the driver will come and pick them to school, and the driver will pick them back. All you need to do is just to be at door, be on time at your door to receive and give your children. But I heard a different story from you. That's a big
No,
challenge.
it's real. It's quite a challenge situation because I will not forget. In fact, I will never forget this. At a point, I decided to enroll them with school bus, and I have to bring them at particular junction and be waiting for the school bus to pick them up before I will go. I will go to work. There was a time when we were there. It was during winter. Oh my gosh, it was sneering outside. The bus forgot us, my children, to come and pick my children. I was like, what the hell? I called many times, multiple times. Oh my God, we are so sorry. It's like we don't even remember. They have to send another driver with a saloon bus to come and pick my kids and my neighboring children as well. After that moment, all of us, including my kids, was under snow, cold. It's like so long that we catch cold there. There's
And how did you do at work? Was that not a challenge at your place of work?
more than challenge because I had to call my manager to explain the situation that I might be 1 hour, even 2 hours late because my kids is still at the bus stop. There is no way I will let them there, because that street is a busy street up to date. In fact, I was like, I could remember the bus came around 9 a.m. 9 between 9 and 9:30 a.m. while I'm supposed to start work on 7 a.m. After
Sister
that moment,
Angela,
I said no.
I have already, judging from what CEO Salome have said, I can already see challenges. Before I come to you, I will remember once I paid somebody to pick up my child. The school then was just in front of my house. Do you know that this nanny man would lie down at my couch, sleeping on my couch while the school continuously was calling me, and my daughter was just a toddler of about 3 years. Good 18, it was evening duty. I just went on my break with my scooter, thinking that nobody noticed anything, and I came just from my work and picked my daughter, and then open my door. No, and I thought the man did not come or something have happened to him and he could not call me. No, and behold, the person that they gave to me to be the nanny of the day was busy snoring on my couch.
Like I said, that is the dilemma of parents, And like
Oh,
I earlier introduced, thank God my kids are grown now. But when they were young,
Okay.
the same thing you guys went through was what I went through. Because that time I
exactly.
wasn't,
It
I
wasn't
was still
easy.
in school at the same time working as a CNA, that my kids were enrolled in the government daycare, and the period is 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And I work the evening shift because I go to school in the morning, and my evening shift is 3 to 11. So, and whenever I go to work, they will tell me my break is second break, and second break is 6:30 to 7:15. Meanwhile, daycare closes at 6 o'clock. So every
Mhm.
time I pick up my kids very late, the daycare lady will like, you know what? She doesn't even want extra money. She's just like, you need to come take your children right
I,
now, or I'm going to call the cops. So that was a awakening call for me when he says he's going to call the cops. And how old were my kids? 3 and 5.
Oh yeah,
Then
you see,
my boy, 3 and 5. I say, my goodness,
not
my
enough.
5-year-old, two of them see cops as friendly people, look up to them. Now, can you imagine the trauma to have them stay in the prison waiting for me to come? I literally had to go to my nursing administrator, director, say, ma'am, and that day it was raining, thunderstorm and hailstorm here in New York. I was coming from school, drenched in the cold. I get to my workplace around 1:30, and I'm to resume 3 o'clock. But I just came to speak to my director. Tell my director, please, I don't mind floating anywhere, but when I float, please tell them to give me first break. Because first break is 5 o'clock.
mm,
Tell them to give me first break so that I can go home. I'm not going to eat. The rest of them are rushing to eat it because they say first break get the best meal, second break get the leftovers. I say, I'm not after food. I just want to go pick up my children from daycare, government daycare, to a private daycare that will hold them from 6 o'clock till 11:30 when I get off.
um,
So this is my dilemma when I was here
Life
before
process.
before my parents came, you know.
Yeah.
Then by the time they came, they were already grown. They're already in elementary school. But my daughter was one that enjoyed my mom. My goodness, but we thank God for it because now they are grown, they're well to do, and I bless God for their life, and I bless God for my own life too, because I ended up finishing my college. And just to shout out to my director, then my director was very, very empathetic because she saw me dressed. She was like, Angela, what are you doing here? Your shift is 3 o'clock. I said, yes, ma'am. But the situation I am in now is either my job or my children. That the daycare is threatening to take my children to the precinct for me to go pick them up at 6:30 on my second break. So this is why I came straight from school in this rain pouring cat and dog. She was like, really? I said, because I've been applying to switch to night, but they keep telling me no. So as we are saying it, her secretary passed. And I pointed to the secretary, I said, ask her, my application to switch shift must have filled 3 or 4 files. She kept telling me no, no opening, no opening. So she stopped her right there. I was like, is that true? We have opening. What are you telling her? That instant, my people like me know, but at the same time, people are good. That instant, I got
I can relate to
instant
that.
transfer from evening shift to night shift. And
I
that, but
can relate to that.
before that happened,
oh, it's
Oh, it's
locked.
like we are losing our sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But our audience, you see, today we are not reading script for you. We are telling you our life stories.
Exactly.
So, but we are getting somewhere. We are getting to the point where we will ask ourselves, what really changed? Did all this experience, what did it do to us? Personally, the CEO that was talking is talking about shifting to night. That's exactly what I did. She is living in the United States of America. You heard her. I am living here in Europe, in Belgium. When I could no longer bear the excuse me, it become like I am the only one asking for excuse at my place of work. I am a foreigner, only 1 year or 2 years here. The other people have parents. I was just alone with my children. And every day, and unfortunately, one of my child was diagnosed with a disability, making it, they say, double wahala for Jackie body. Oh my God. So it was not with a clear eye that I also went to request for a night shift. I did the night shift 10 good years until now my children
Oh
could take care
yeah.
of themselves, go to school alone. And I did not change from my night shift because I really wanted, but the consequences of night shift started telling on me. I could not sleep. In short, let me not bore you with my symptoms of exhaustion that led me to do what you see me doing here now. I hope our sister can come back. So let me continue the question with Sister CEO Salome. So we have really shared a lot of emotional stories here. So it has not really been easy with
Not
us.
happening.
You are married, you have a husband. Sister Angela did not tell us, but at a point her parents have to come to help her. Personally, I was here alone with my children. So you can imagine the emotional trauma. I will call it a trauma that we all went through, and we are only 3 women representing multitude of diasporas that may have faced or still facing the similar situations here in the diaspora. So let me ask you this question while our sister tries to get back. How did your experience affect your personality? And when I mean personality, I mean your mindset, your confidence, and your family life, for example, and so on. How did this situation really affect your personality in totality? Just share what you can share, and what you cannot share, just leave it.
Anyway, the situation of being alone is a mom with 4 children. It wasn't easy. Back home we have family helping, and sisters, uncle, niece, everybody will come over and help. But for me, in my case, nobody helped. It's only me and my husband. Have I done night shift before? No. Was I
Lucky you.
sleep like a baby? Like nothing, like no one that doesn't have problem? Absolutely no.
No.
Right from the kids, they are very in their young age. I have to be waking up every night. In fact, those night evening hours is the perfect time for me to do the things I want to tidying up my home, to make sure that I prepare their dinner, their breakfast before to go to work the next day. Packs all their lunch bags for school, make sure that everything is okay. Because if I did not do it, they might go to school hungry without even doing that for themselves. And not only that, comes back from work, from my garage. Immediately I opened, because the door of my garage leads to my garden, my backyard. From backyard, then I will go inside. From that garage I opened, I will start picking the feeding bottles and the plastic. There, from there, my cleaning starts. I've not even sit down or do anything. It's really, I will not say it really puts me in a cage. There was no something like socialization. I cannot go out like I used to. If someone invited me for a party or what, I'll first of all think about my family. If it is possible to bring to go with them. If it is not, mostly I said no, because I've already exhausted. I needed to rest. Going to the party is like adding a double stress for myself. Mindset was not that so balanced, and that was exactly the reason why I was looking for extra income until I found this business I was doing. And not only that, on top of it, I was doing double shift on top of it. So it wasn't easy, but I thank God that, because God sees me through. Yes, I will not say it's my strength. I could remember sometimes some of my colleagues will ask me, how do you do that? I was like, what do you mean? How does this happen to you? How do you cope with 4? That was 3 children, double shift, and I was pregnant for the 4th one. And I worked till 7-8 months before to stop. I was like, I don't know. It's God. They were looking at me, God, you must be strong. No, it's not about strong, because that if I'm working, I have all the strength.
But I was wanting to ask you, why couldn't you stay at home and let your husband work?
My husband works already full time.
Good.
The
And why
whole of
couldn't
my
you
family
be
is
a
the
home
family
mama?
actually, I am not the type of, being a home mama. No, I'm not the type. I tried it actually for 6 months. I couldn't. I was begging my husband to go to work.
Is it
The
because
first
of the
6 months,
financial incapacitated, or
not at all. Not at all, because the time I was at home, let me just say that we gain more. One income with family of 3, then the government, at least it's not the same with when the 2 couples are working. So the financial was good and everything, but I was tired of staying at home,
doing nothing?
And oh my God, my first child knows how to cry. She will cry at the night and cry at the day. I needed help. So it's like something, the first experience, no direction, nothing. I was all alone, juggling it all by myself. If I do it good, no only me sabi. If I did it wrong, no only me sabi. Sometimes I don't even know what to do or how to do it. When you try to calm a baby, and what you'll be hearing is most loud voice crying and crying. At the point, I decided, okay, now I needed help. And who will help me? The daycare. To help to take care of the kids. And I cannot sit at home when the child starts to go to the daycare. So I have to be busy. I have to
So
talk
if
to
let's assume Sister Angela is still, I have told her to refresh her browser. Let's assume now you are a digital entrepreneur, right? At what point did you realize that you needed an extra income? And if that period you stayed at home, if you had found this business, would you have gone back to a paid job? It's 2 questions because I don't know how I managed to answer it. if you have found
if I found this business.
Okay. Yeah, then.
Okay, continue. Ask again.
No, I mean,
let me so that
it's 2 questions. One is, if you have found this business, then would you have go back to work? And at what point, now that you are working your 9-5, at what point did you decide, oh, even though my children are a little bit big, I need an extra source of income?
Okay, let me answer the first question. If I had been I knew about this job like 10 years ago, I should have made total different decision.
Yeah.
Yes, I would. Firstly, I would not be juggling double shift, and on top of it, have a second job. I will not do it. I will first of all think about myself and my family, because I'm that kind of person. Family first. Even if I'm in a tight situation and the situation made me to choose my work or my family, I always choose my family. I will tell my chef, my kids first. So without my children, I'm not listening. Then I will just left whatever I'm doing, I will run to them. Okay. So that it was being like that, but it's a pity I didn't know about it. I don't even know if this business was in existence or not. But now I found this business. Wow, it's changed a lot of things. It's changed a lot of things. Although I don't believe it at first that it will help me in any way, in any angle. But now everything becomes clear. Although my children they are growing up now, they are grown-up kids. Already they can take care of themselves. But now I have more time for myself.
Okay. Our viewers, our sister is hanging, and probably because of her, maybe we will take this discussion to Wednesday.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, we will take it. Because there is still a lot we have to talk about. And if you are watching us now, and you enjoyed what we are saying, please go to the comment section and comment. And if you are going to see or watch us as a replay, please comment, because today is the part 1 of it. We will try to continue with it on Wednesday, because our sister CEO Angela, the network is like disturbing her communication. I hope you people will come back to next Wednesday, so to just round up what we have discussed so far. I think that what stands out in our conversation is that nobody really has it all figured out. We have all this dream, all this fancy of how it looks or how it's gonna be abroad. Either we are coming to join our husbands, or we got a job from directly when we are in our country of origin and we come here. You know, in our brain, it is all this fancy how it's gonna be, how our life will be automatically change within 1 or 2 years. Our life did change, but unfortunately not really in the direction we had wanted it to change. So we all did adjustment in different ways at different stages. But one thing is clear from the little we have heard from each other now: people are looking for more stability. People are looking for more flexibility and a
Yes.
better way to support their lives without constantly feeling stretched. So some of us came to abroad, we started exploring different ways of working and building income, not because everything was perfect, but because something had to change. To be sincere, all those years we are toiling, most of us now have teenage children. Most of us now, our children are almost graduating from high school, going to college. You think that all those years is not telling on us, it's telling on us. But now we are more older and we need to take it ramen. In Belgian people say ramen taken beach. We want to hold some break so that we can be able to live a better, healthier life to enjoy our children. And that is why we decided to take this extra income and more other reasons. So if you want to know, hear more of our stories and the reason we just decided to join this sustainable digital income, be here on Wednesday. Sister Salome, do you just give us a 1 minute CTA and also inform your viewer that we are coming here on Wednesday?
Oh my gosh, my people, this topic is very, very, in fact, interesting and amazing. If you are out there, you're watching us right now, don't miss Wednesday's own, because it's gonna be awesome. And that's exactly what you want to hear if you are looking for time, freedom, extra income. We've not even discussed half of what that brought us into this business, because there's a lot of things changes. Some of us don't even know. Some of us came in with different kind of why, and then discover that their why is not it's not even that. It's more than what they think. Okay, so Wednesday, I'm especially invite you to come and join us so that you hear this story to the end. And don't forget to like, comment, and also hit on our website today. Only your name and your email address is needed for you to get more information about this business before even that Wednesday, so that you will start to set up your own digital business with a low cost and all the business, all the tools in the box for you like a package. So check it out. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sister Sheila Fortitina. Thank you so much for being with us. Please, please, please invite your friends. Be with us on Wednesday in continuation of this topic. It's quite a pity that the technology is not yet where we want it to be, and it kept our sister hanging. So by Wednesday, everything will be okay, and we will continue with this discussion. And with that, we say bye-bye till Wednesday.
Bye-bye.